Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we're going to be replacing the headlight housings on a 2010 Toyota Corolla. In order to do this, we're going to have to remove the entire front bumper first before we can remove the headlights. But also I have some brand new housings that are going to be linked in the description down below. We're going to be installing. They're sitting right over here on the table and they look absolutely amazing. But let's go ahead and get started with removing the front bumper first. And before we get started, if you are watching this just to replace the bulb itself, such as like your main headlight bulb or even like the bright, you can actually reach it from right back here. I don't know if I can really show this very well, but so this plug right here actually goes to the back side of the headlight itself. And then we got the other one sitting right here. And this is actually for your brights. So all you have to do is just turn it like a quarter turn, I believe, and pull it straight out, unplug it, and swap it out with the new one. So then here's kind of like the back view of it. So that'll essentially have been sat right in there. So then you'll turn it, pop it right out, and it's just that easy. There's a lot of tabs such as this one. We're gonna just pop them out with like a little pry tool. You got a Phillips on this. Phillips or 10 millimeter, another little clip, and we got just a handful of them going around here, so not too many. And then there's also a couple clips here on the side. We have one that's a Phillips right here, and another one where you just turn it with a flathead 90 degrees and it pops right out. And then we got some stuff on the bottom, but I'll show you guys that in a few minutes once I get all the rest of these off. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with doing the little clips first. To me, these are the easiest, and they just pop right out just like that. There actually are some broken ones here, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace these. I actually do have this whole box that has a bunch of different tabs and clips, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace some of these. I think even like on the side, there's some messed up ones as well, but I'll be able to kind of find some ones that actually like about the same size as the originals, swap them out because these tend to break over time. There's also gonna be a link in the description down below for this. You can pick it up on Amazon. It's actually super cheap and you get a ton of these and they're great for any project you're gonna be working on. Let's go ahead and continue with popping out the other tabs. We got that one right there. We have this one right here in the middle. That one's also completely broken. And we got another broken one over here. So I'm gonna replace all of those ones whenever we go to put the bumper back on. So now we're gonna go ahead and pop off the 10 millimeters right here. All right. That one was actually rusted on there pretty good. So this one's not as bad. Alrighty, and now we can go ahead and remove the ones that have the Phillips head on them. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this little one. It's a Phillips, and we're just gonna go ahead and unscrew that right here, which, I don't know, that one's like not really coming out. So I might have to pop it out with the little clip. Okay, yeah, there we go. So this one is not the standard one. Actually it is, but for some reason I think it's broken and it's not coming out. So typically it would be a little Phillips head and you unscrew the inner part and there's just like another little tab or clip, whatever you want to call it. So we can actually replace that as well. And then this, we turn it with a flathead, or you can use a little pry tool, turn it 90 degrees, and that should just pop straight out, just like that. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, but also whenever we go to remove the front bumper corner, I actually do want to point out, you kind of pull it straight out towards you. All right, so then whenever we pull this out, we're gonna pull out towards us, and there is a couple like little tabs on like the little bracket holder, so we're gonna carefully pop it out towards you, and then there's 3 of those along the way here. There we go. So these are actually like little tabs right here. You can kind of see like the little notches right here inside the bumper, and then on the little black panel back here, there's like little tabs on the top side of it that stick down, and then it just pops right out. So before we can even remove this, I just wanted to go ahead and point that out before we really got too far with this. We still have to remove the 2 on the other side, and then we still have to go across the bottom as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys where the bolts and everything are first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys, there's a 10 millimeter bolt right there, as you can see. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that off, and that holds this whole bottom corner. And then we got another 10 millimeter sitting right here. And I believe there's supposed to be a little tab right there. We do not have that. And then there's a couple more little tabs going across the bottom there along that leading edge. So we're gonna go ahead and pop all those out. But like the main things, like I said, we've got that 10 millimeter there and that other 10 millimeter right there. We're gonna go ahead and pull out in addition to all those clips. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out, and I'm gonna fast forward the clips so that you guys don't have to sit through all that. All right, so now that we have all the screws and tabs and everything off the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of bend down this little undercarriage kind of cover here. There's two more that we're gonna have to pop off. They're actually sitting like right up here, kind of like behind the front grille. I know a lot of people pop out the grill, but I just prefer just to reach around from this side because you can actually access it. But let me see if I can try to get the camera up in here to be able to show you guys. But right there where the blue piece is, right there. So that is actually another tab that we're gonna have to pop off. And there is another one on the other side over there. There we go. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and go in there with the little, with our little tool, and then we're gonna go ahead and pop off that tab as well. So now we're gonna go ahead and wiggle the entire front bumper right off of the car. There we go. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. And you'll want to be careful with it, kind of work your way back and forth. There we go. I know some people want to put blankets down to kind of protect the underside of the front bumper, protect like the paint and everything. I'm not too worried about it, so I'm just going to set it right on the ground. But let's go ahead and just carefully wiggle it off. All right, we are holding up on something here. There we go. So, wow, okay, so I just realized the front bumper was actually glued onto this foam piece that's connected to the bash bar. So that's why mine was kind of holding up, because it was actually like physically glued on. I did go ahead and unscrew the license plate because I did notice that the screws did also like connect to this. So I went ahead and pulled that off, like the license plate bracket. So now we have the front bumper off, we can go ahead and just set it aside. All right, so now that we have the front bumper removed, we can go ahead and replace the housings. So one of the things we're gonna do is unscrew, there's a 10mm bolt right here, and we're gonna come around to the top here, there's another one right there, and then there's this one right here. This one you actually have to, like once you unscrew all of them, you lift up on this, and then you can actually slide the whole thing out. There is a little tab right here. You might have to lift up on the little blue piece. See how it kind of overlaps that little black plastic there. So we're gonna go ahead and undo all three of those bolts, and then we can go ahead and remove the headlight. All right, so now we got all three bolts out. We can go ahead and remove the headlight itself. All right, so now we can go ahead and wiggle it out. Let me go ahead and grab my little pry tool so we can get underneath this little metal tab here. All right, just like that, we got this off. So now we just have to go through on the back side and unplug each one of the lights. I'm just gonna go ahead and push in on the tab and pull off the plug. And we got 4 of them here. So we had the brights, the regular headlight, we got the little orange side markers up here. And the last one, there we go. Just like that, we got the housing removed. But I will show you guys this little knob right here, which you can actually put like a little socket on it, or depending on how tight it is, you might be able to move it with your hands. This is how you control the up and down angle of the new headlight. All right, so what we're gonna do is instead of pulling out these ones to put into the new housing, because the new housing actually does not have any lights in it just yet. For example, this light actually did burn out just recently, like not even a month ago. So I will be taking this one out to put into the new one, and I have a replacement for the other side as well. And then I also have brand new brights right here. You guys can pick up all these on Amazon. There's gonna be links in the description down below, so definitely go check those out. And then we also have side marker lights, or if you wanna get fancy, you get some LED ones that'll pretty much never burn out. But we have a whole variety, and I'll show you guys real quick how to remove these. And as you see, this is like pointed down. So the lights themselves are like almost like a little L shape. So the L points straight down. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and turn that, and then it wiggles straight out. So there we go. So now we can go ahead and take this one and stick it in the new housing. We're gonna put it right in place. And then we're gonna turn it to lock it right in. And like I said, it's gonna point straight down. There we go, and boom, just like that, that is the new housing. So you can see like a really good side-by-side right there. The whole internal is all black and everything, and you can see like the bad weather damage on the stock one, and the new one's nice and fresh. So let's go ahead and get this popped onto the car, and then we can go ahead and knock out the passenger side. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring the new headlight over here. We're gonna hook up all the connections first. Let's go ahead and pop all these onto place. There we go. Alrighty, so now we can go ahead and carefully slide this whole thing into position. And you gotta make sure you hook that little tab down here in the bottom. And make sure everything lines up properly. All right, we wanna make sure we get that little tab popped on right there. And everything looks a little good. This fitment is slightly different than the original. There's like a slight little spacing right here. But other than that, it actually fits in really good. And the whole thing just looks really good overall. All the screw holes do line up like correctly. So that one lines up, this one, and it is hooked into the tab down here, and everything else looks good to go. So let's go ahead and get the bolts put back in. All right, so something I actually did leave out by accident. So right here on the side that actually hooks in right down here, on the original part, you can see there's this little metal clip right there. We're actually going to be able to pull this off. I might need like a little pry tool to pop that off. And then we're going to slide it onto the new one because that's what this bolt actually connects onto. And I'm gonna work the pry tool kind of right in there. And then on the front side, you can see when I push, the whole thing starts to wiggle right off. All right, so now we can go ahead and get that up into place. So now we can go ahead and take that screw and screw it right into place. And now it actually has somewhere to grip onto. There we go. All right, just like that, we got the new headlight installed. We're gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. And then we can go ahead and once we're done, put the whole entire front bumper back on. And this process actually isn't too bad. So the front bumper is the exact same process, but in reverse to make sure that you get all the little tabs. And like I said, I want to replace some of the other clips and stuff because they did break. All right, so we got the front bumper, the headlights in, and everything is completely done. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Also, if you have any other questions, let me know. And yes, this right here is actually supposed to be a gap. I think that's where like airflow actually goes into the engine bay. However, the fitment of these is not perfect. There is like a little gap right here on the bottom. And then this kind of like seats like really weird on this back corner. But honestly, it actually looks pretty good overall. And I actually kind of like these. It does kind of clean up the look of the car. And if you do have a busted headlight or something, this is definitely a good like replacement part. And you guys can find a link for this down in the description down below. You can get it on Amazon, and they're actually like super cheap for both housings. And as long as your headlights are working, you can just swap out the bulbs themselves, or you can also pick up some of those on Amazon as well. But if this video did help you guys out, make sure you go down and hit the like button. Let me know if you have any other questions or comments or anything. You can put those down in the comment section. And also, like I said, links in the description down below for all the parts, the headlights, the tools, like the little clips and everything, like little plugs that go in. There's gonna be all those links down below. You can pick it up on Amazon quick and easy. But if you guys did like the video, go down and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you for watching.